Well, I am back. Sort of. Today you're getting some Last Chaos, because that's what I've been playing in my off time by myself. They're running 500% events. They ran a 500% skill point event. And now they're running 500 experience. So I'm trying to get myself sorted out. I want to hit 135, doing a little boosting right now. Most MMORPGs work the same. You know, you kill things, you get experience. Well, they're doing 500% experience. And these little boosters I'm running give you times 4. So I'm getting 20 times the normal experience, and it goes fast. So my goal is to hit 135. And then during the 500% event, it actually affects the quest rewards that you get. So I'm going to turn in a bunch of one-time quests. I saved them, which is kind of standard for leveling, and I should hit 140 pretty much immediately. And if not, then we'll finish it off with some more grinding in a place that's not as good. So Fox has done some stuff to change things. I'm going to explain a little bit about Last Chaos before I jump into the other things I wanted to talk about and kind of what's happening and where things are headed. What that means for the channel, the changes that I've been making, just different things. But Fox have made a big change. They've reintroduced 100% skill cooldown reduction. So there's no cooldowns, so you can just spam your skills. Except for crowd control skills, they have 2-second cooldown. They set those to kind of balance them. But as long as you got accessories or a helmet, or there's a couple other things that you can get. My gear is trash right now, except for the boots that I'm borrowing. The rest of this stuff is pretty trash. And the weapon I'm borrowing. Got a guy, actually the guy I'm in a fellowship with right now, which is like Last Chaos version of raid group or whatever. You get the most experience when you're in fellowship, as long as you're by yourself. But I've got 50% skill cooldown on each, so I have 100% skill reduction in the skill cooldowns, so I can just spam skills. And that's pretty cool. Now, I've been playing this in my off time, last couple weeks on and off. I should turn that off because I should only need this one kill. Yeah, 135. I want to see if they still give 183. How much reduced experience do they give? 183. So you lose about 40 million per kill. Which, Last Chaos shows you how much experience you need per level. And these are just drops that you pick up. Put a little stat point. You get stat points per level. It's like an old school. It is an old school RPG where you get stat points, skills, skill points, list the experience you need. You know, it's different from Black Desert, which is normally what is on my channel. And that being said, a lot of you aren't gonna like this. Black Desert's dying. Pearl Abyss has killed that game off. It's done. Like, if they don't do something to revert changes or address the problems that they have introduced, and they don't do it pronto, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose most of their player base. Like, I know people that want just PvE stuff are fine with this. But whether you want to admit it or not, PvP is what drives. It's what drives the game. It is. In any game, PvP drives the game. You gear up. Now, in Last Chaos, you have to identify the properties on weapons that are over like level 73, and as long as they're not purple. Look at that, we got a blue 6, which is the best you can possibly get. Crit's not very good, but you know, Let's dump it in there for a couple hundred. Who cares? But, you know, the PvP scene is what drives PvE, like, progress. Most people don't do PvE unless they want to gear up for PvP. So, in Black Desert, you know, you're looking at problems because there's no incentive to gear up anymore. You can teleport around in places if you have them saved. These are scrolls of memorizing. You get 5 slots. You can save a spot to teleport to and then use a scroll and teleport. And NPC sell them. Trying to explain 2 things while I'm talking. I'm going to Bloody Mirror. This is where all the quests I got to turn in are. So for the Black Desert thing, I haven't touched the game in 3 weeks. I left my character fishing the whole time for the fishing event. I'll do a video on it next week. I'm not quitting, but I'm playing less. Let's put it that way. Most PvP players are jumping ship. The Node War changes killed off the Node War scene. All the PvP guilds they're done. They're quitting. They're dumping. They're jumping ship. I don't know what to say. So yeah, that coupled with the fact that your gear progression is a pyramid, and it should be a reverse pyramid where you have like one path to begin with, and then you can branch out and have build diversity at the end game. Well, it's the opposite way. You have build diversity, and it kind of channels you all down into getting Deboreka accessories. Nobody wants to grind for those. There's no reason to, because open world PvP is dead and everything is capped. Even the grind spots, you capped. There's a lot of people doing videos on it. You know, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but that being said, I can't do a channel that's solely Black Desert, and I haven't had I didn't want to admit it, but the comment that the guy left and said that you know, that just purely playing for content and pushing for content, it's clear you're unhappy, do something else. I don't want to admit it, but he was kind of right. I've been a lot happier the last few weeks, just not worrying about Black Desert, let me put it that way. I still want to play the game, but I'm frustrated right now. And so I'm branching out and doing some other things. Besides, I am a programmer. I want to build my own game, and I'm looking into that, possibly starting a project about that. Plus, we run a farm, and there's a bunch of stuff I want to do with it that I need time away from the PC. So I have to ask, anybody interested in seeing stuff that's not games? Because originally when I started my channel, it wasn't meant to be a Black Desert channel or even just a game channel. It was just, hey, I got some cool stuff going on in my life. You wanna come see? And check it out. But it kind of turned into Black Desert channel, and I don't like that because Black Desert is to the point where it's crashing, and it's sad because it's a fantastic game, but the developers are doing the same thing that happens with most games that make it to the 10-year mark. They dig a hole and they shove it in there and cover it up. They just bury it. So I don't know why it happens, but it seems to be a pattern. It usually does. It's sad. Maybe they'll wake up. Who knows? But for now, we got some last gas. So all of these are one-time quests, and they're in Bloody Mirror. Basically, you scroll down, you get them at a certain level, and they go until 139. They give tons of experience, and the event affects them, so I'm going to get 5 times experience on all this stuff. So up until 139, we're going to be okay. And I've already done them all, so all I got to do is just turn them in. So we're going to go 135 and 0, not quite 1%, 15%. And this is another quest I can do. 20 billion, 30%. 45%. Cool, I can do another quest, so I'm gonna work on a few of these here. Complete you. Complete you. Almost done. What do I gotta do? Oh, I gotta go kill that Bale guy. Elite Goblin Knight. So, I had these little scrolls that tell me where everything is. Goblin Grenadier. And I'm blind. There's a Goblin Knight. I'm guessing. Goblin Knight. And it kind of shows where they are, which is up there. So, we're going to go that way. If I can not be dumb. Okay, let's run this way. What do I run at? 13. I have the Night Shadow flight skill. Alright, I'm starting to lose my patience here. There we go. This is the way I need to go. Quit being dumb. Talking to myself. Alright, so, since we're playing Last Guys, let me explain my class a little bit for anybody that doesn't know it. Night Shadows were like the last class that was released when the game was like very popular. And they're severely overpowered, or they were. Now they're not. You know, it's pretty well kind of balanced. It's still kind of a one-shot fest. It just really doesn't matter too much. Goblin Knight. Does this count? No. Or can I just not get quests from them? That may not let me do it. I'm trying to get these off of me so I can see what I need to be doing. The Goblin only kill. I'm not killing the right thing, I don't think. I thought it was these. But it's not counting. Oh, I know why it's not counting. Can't do it in a fellowship. It's the dumbest thing. Alright, so the Night Shadow has a skill called Curse of Blood, which is the skill I'm spamming right now. It doesn't do much damage, but it heals you for the amount that it does. So, you know, it might only do 2,500, but it heals you for that much health, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's finish this quest, and then I need to go take care of the Bale guy. And I'm not sure if I have... I do. I have it saved, so all we gotta do is port there. Alright, get this off my screen. Bale is this little guy here. And all I gotta do is spam and hope I don't die. Cool. He's done. Let's get out of here. So, the monsters in Last Chaos, the names range from red, yellow, white, green, and blue. Blue means you're way out leveled the monsters. They're not going to drop anything most of the time. Red means that they're above you. Yellow means they're above you, but they're still closer. White is they're within your level range. Green is a little bit below you, and blue is like severely out leveled. So, there is that. Oops, wrong one. Let's go back to this guy and turn this stuff in. $15 more billion. Ooh, 20. And Wow, 25 billion. We're leveling off of that one. Cool. Now we use another scroll and we teleport to the bounty hunter. So that's 136. And this is going to give me 16 billion, 35 billion, and 10 skill points. Another 35 billion and 15 skill points. I probably should have been using but I don't have any skill point boosting things. 20 billion there. Now, I've got a couple more quest chains I can turn in. Let me look at skills. So, Night Shadow skills. Night Shadows are weird. You don't need most of the Night Shadow skills. All of these are soul-based. These first 4 here, and this one here. The Mass Drain, and the Screaming Soul there. Those are all soul-based, and that's what these little dots or bubbles underneath the experience bar up there are. If you can use the skills to drain the monster's souls out, and then you can activate these skills. It's useless. With 100% cast time, I use every other skill except for those. It's just a waste of time. So you don't need any of those. So you don't have to farm skill points for them. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 passives that are worth it. Crit chance you don't need. Flight, I got 1 point in just so I can use it. If you get more points put in it, it just makes the speed go up. The auras, useless. This one, Aura of Darkness, is okay. It gives an aura around you that makes defense fall or attack power fall, so you're effectively more tanky. Aura of Weakness makes defense fall. You're a magic character, so it's useless unless you party. Aura of Illusion, it makes your crits go up, and it says magical hit rate, but don't care. The Curse of Blood, I got 1 level in it. I don't need any more because I can spam it. It's fine. Screaming Soul is like a CC skill, and it's soul based, so won't use it. Cop of Night is just a crowd control. You can't attack. You can monsters, but if you're using it in PvP, you can't attack the person while they're CC'd under it. It's kind of stupid. So that's Misty Chain is an AoE that slows attack speed, but it is a crappy skill. It takes too long to cast, and it doesn't do as much damage as your other skills. So the only ones you really need are the passives. Flight if you want it. Curse of Blood if you think you might need it. I did get 1 Force of Moonshine, 1 point in it, because it's a self buff. It's like it just regenerates stuff. But if you have life drain, it doesn't really matter. And MP drain or MP absorb on your accessories. So Dark Glow, Judgment, Deadly Light, 1 point in Darkness. I'm gonna do get all your passives. That's pretty much it. So can't get this one. Don't need any of those. Can't get either one of those passives yet. Can't get Dark Glow. Don't need any points in those or those or those or those. Hey, look, I can move faster. This is going to make my movement speed go up. So 13.2. Boom. 13.9. Cool. Can't get any more points in Judgment. Don't need any more Curse of Blood. Don't need that. Deadly Light. Let's get it. 30, 20. That one's going to hit very hard compared to the other skills. That's going to be my main skill. And Darkness is at 40. So let's add it to the hotbar. Move these around. Pretty good. Now, let's go level some more. I don't know if I'm actually going to hit 140 off these quests. I hope I am. We've got a few more to accept as I start turning some of these in. Cool, 137. Put the stat points in. Can't get passives. Can't get passives. Don't need. I check Dark Morals, Grace, Deadly Body, and Shadow Movement. If I can't get them, then I check Judgment, Dark Blow, Deadly Light. Only ones that I need. Crimson. Cool. 3 more. It's not looking good. But there are other quests over there that we can get, so we're getting close. What was this one? Where do I turn this in at? Somewhere here. Okay, so we gotta do that one. There is another quest over here to get. Cool. So 2 more quests. Don't need those. Zoom out. This guy out here. Let's go turn in his. Sorry if I'm all over. But I'm trying to do this quickly. And we need to kill those, and that'll get some more experience. Ooh, 138. Fantastic. 2 levels to go. It's looking good. Any other ones to accept? Not from there. And not from there. So I've got 3 quests I gotta do that I can turn in, and I'm hoping that ports me to the thing. Let's reply to the guild. Elite Fellowship. Doing quests. There's no way for me to really dominate a knight. Okay, so Deadly Light shoots out a big old ball, and it's an AoE. And it's very powerful. Might cause you some lag, though. Alright, so I borrowed a thing from him, which is a weapon. And I'll show that off here in a second. He had a Night Shadow, the guy in the guild, and I'm in his guild. But he doesn't play it. Like, he either lost his account whenever the other people took over the service, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Let me go down here. I think the healers are down here. No, let me find them. They're on up here. Typey to them. Alright, we got some healers here. Let's just smoke these guys real quick. Get this guy out of my way. There's another healer. The freaking trees, man. We'll wait for him to respawn. So this is what makes the Night Shadow so powerful, is you can just... The casting is just so easy on once you get the dark skill. Alright, I don't see no more healers. I'm just going to wait for it to respawn. There's one. Okay, that is done. Now we need Grenadiers and whatever this one is. Horn of Domination. I know where that's at. It's up here. This way. It's actually right up here. Right up here. Horn of Domination. But I don't know how to do this. What? Get another charm from Nyx. Where the... Okay. Mm. Mm. We gotta go get some buffs. And we're going to don the new weapon that he gave us. So, he's letting me borrow this, which is going to make our attack power jump. It's 6319. It is now 7222. And we're going to trade. And give him back his other one. Now, Nyx. This guy we can turn in. 20. Where is Nyx at? Here we go. Red charm. T-White. Now, where do I take this? Now I can take it there, okay. It just won't let me teleport there. Alright. Let me out. Oh, I disconnected. Son of a... Bear with me. It happens. I'll be right back. Well, I have made it back. I return. Now, let's see if I can teleport where I was trying to teleport to. Yes. Boom. We're good. Okay, one more quest for this. Goblin Grenadiers. 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 I'm pretty sure they're up there. They're way the hell off. Let's go here. No. We're still faster by flying, so we fly. I flee, I flee. Okay. Onwards and upwards we go, we fly. So this game doesn't really have a direction either. It's not a full theme park. I mean, you just level. There are quests to do. More so now than there were whenever I played, you know, years ago. But the real game doesn't start until like you're just farming skill points and levels until like 140. 140, then it all becomes quest based. See how I get over there. see if I can... These are berserkers. Oh, right, these little idiots. Oh yeah, I got grenades of my own. Goodbye. I need some accuracy. I keep missing everything. I don't think there's any more here. We're gonna have to wait for some respawns. Okay, so that guy gives that quest. What's his name? Elias. Get out of here. These scrolls are lifesavers. I hope I'm not boring you all. Okay, I think I've done all of these quests. No, I have not. More. I knew there were more. The blue charm. It's time for the blue charm. We have to go talk to Mr. Nix now. Where you at, Nixie boy? I passed him, didn't I? Yes. He's over here. I went the wrong way. Blue charm. Now, where do I take this freaking thing? We're going back to the horn. To the horn. No. Where the... take the to the horn of domination. I did. Where's the second one? Oh boy. Now I feel stupid. I think it's in the middle here. It's been a little bit, just a little bit, since I've done this. I did do it a long time ago. Not this one, apparently. That's the only one that I see here. Where the hell is it? Alright, you guys are gonna have to wait while I look it up. It's not there. Not there. It's gonna be up there. I'll be back. Back. My voice apparently isn't though. It's in the northwest. Boom. And now we have to go back here, I believe. Yes. Back to town. So I've got this guy. I gotta kill 7 of those Rotfang things. And then there's another horn that I have to deal with as well. It's the black charm. And that's the one where I gotta go to the middle of the map. So, we'll go there first. Because I'm pretty sure there's demons there too. I hate these freaking harpies. They just do so much damage. Like, for no reason. There's a demon. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of him. Get rid of all of them. It's a good thing about having a massive amounts of AoEs. Just get away from me. this guy out of here. I need 7 of these things. Let's find another one. I love it. I'm just shooting out like beams of... Get out of my way. You get me killed. Just huge black balls everywhere. It's like bowling through the air. The other big skill for Night Shadow is at level 150. So this Night Shadow character, you have to have a character that is level 90 already before you can even make one. And then the Night Shadow starts at level 90. It is just a weird thing they did. And so like the whole low level, you don't get a chance to do any skill point farming or anything like you normally would, because low levels you would normally like lock the experience with a guild, so you're not gaining experience, which is a weird concept to anybody that normally plays Black Desert. But you don't want any experience. You want to stay a certain level and just farm skill points as much as you can until you have all that you would need, because not every monster drops skill points. Some of them drop more than others, so you would take advantage of that. Alright, Beast in the Mountain. We gotta kill Leviathan. That's fine. I've already done that. He's not difficult, so I don't see any more quests. That's pretty much the last one. Leviathan. We can take him out pretty quick. I've done it before. I may have to go grind a little bit to hit 140, but it's okay because I'm going to hit 140. This guy stuns a lot. This is where I farmed all my skill points. Didn't hurt very much, but he does stun a lot. Goodbye. We stun too. I guess I could just like alternate my routes until he like can't do anything, and then I just attack him, because monsters you can route like that and then still attack. Okay, that guy's done. That was easy. Yeah, back to town. Scroll of Recall, it takes you back to town. So we don't... There are mounts in this game, but they're... the Night Shadow can't ride them. That's why you won't see me riding. So we normally would get 1 billion. We're going to get... not very much, I guess, right? Yeah. We are pretty well out of quests. We got a couple more floating around here. The way home. Accept. Talk to her. That gives me 10 billion. And I'm pretty sure that is... That's it. Cool. I need 45% more, but there is something else that I can do. Go back to the main town. To Randall we go. There's a quest up here that I can do. That gives fairly decent amounts. And we can teleport. Othar. To Othar. And we gotta go inside here, and we will talk to the little guy in here. Where's he at? Here he is. Cool. What does the king guy do? No, we don't want that. Take the thing back to the Royal Guard captain. I don't know what Kreutz is, but we gotta go back. Back we go. Alright, this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna hit 140, and then the XP event will be over. There will be the 140 place entrance quest to do, which is I think what I'm working on now. I just gotta go kill Kroith. I'll do that real quick because it's kind of a cool boss. I'll do that quick and then I'll end this off. But I want to go talk to. Where is Noelle at? I don't think this quest. Nah, this is a dumb low-level quest. Yeah. Okay, into the mine we go. So at this level, I can't level on the sorcerers that I was leveling on anymore, so I will have to level in this mine. Let's see. I want to go this way, and I'll have to do it on Troll Kings or on Chasers in the Misty Canyon. It's okay. That doesn't bother me. Because once I hit... Here's Kroith. Oh well. We're just gonna spam skills. Spam them and go. So I guess the takeaway for this video, if you made it this far, this isn't very exciting. It probably isn't even a video that you really even care to watch. But if you did make it this far and just, you know, listen to me in the background, I guess the takeaway of this is I feel like Black Desert's dying. I'm pulling back just a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. I will still put out Black Desert content. My question to anyone that makes it this far: do you want to see other stuff? Farm stuff, other games, programming stuff? Up to you, really. Please select your reward. Oh, 136. Sure, I'm a Night Shadow. Cool. Yeah, I'm doing the entrance to Mondshine right now. Great Magician and Merrick. So now we gotta go somewhere else. Those are 136 gloves. They might be blue. You want to open them real quick, and then I'll end this off, and I'll do these quests on my own time. But it should push me to 140. But the takeaway is definitely: do you want to see other things? Because I got plenty of stuff I could post. Please be blue. Evasion. Green defense. Useless. Cannot use this in this place. Let's go outside and see if I can use it. I'm so ADHD. I always find something to do. It has coordinates on there, but I really don't care to, I really don't care to run around and find them. I think they're probably outside the mine. I'll deal with that later. Now we're supposed to go to Merrick, go talk to this guy over here. I love Merrick. It's probably my favorite place, but it's low level. Anyway, let me know. I'll quit ADHD and stalling whatever, dragging it on, being a terrible content creator. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next week when I'm more stabled out. My wife's work schedule is changing, and we're changing a bunch of stuff in our lives. So my schedule is going to be changing. I'm going to be all over the place for the next few weeks, but I'll be in and out. I'll get a video out here and there. Appreciate all of you, and look forward to the future. So wish you well, and as always, until next time.